How y'all doing? It's your boy Eat Right Guy. I'm back with another video, and this is a comment from one of my subscribers, Latronda Marie, and she writes, I truly believe that dietitians are doctors of the future. With interest in nutrition-based care and increasing numbers of health-conscious individuals, it seems that if the demand for dietitians should be sky high or steadily increasing. But as we all know, internships are becoming more and more scarce and competitive. I would go even further and say it appears that the majority of individuals getting matched are Caucasians. From your perspective, do you think our people or black people have a greater or lesser chance of being matched for an internship? Or is it just less black people applying for these internships in the first place? It is my dream to become a dietitian, and she wants to start working in impoverished areas to teach people about the importance of diet, which was one of the things I wanted to do. But she's saying like the whole competitiveness of internships and with it being a 50% chance of you matching is pretty discouraging for her. So she says, you seem like a really bright guy. Thank you so much for creating this channel. Is there any hope for our people in this field? So first want to say thanks for the comment, and let me start off with the first part of your question. And dietitians are the doctors of the future. Yes and no. I think people are starting to realize that what you eat is really impacting health. Like with the climbing rates of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer, obesity, all that's being linked to lifestyle factors, especially diet. Dietitians, we should be the first people that should be recognized to kind of help these people. But a lot of people don't even know what dietitians do. A lot of people don't even know of our profession. And with big pharmaceutical industries as well as supplement industries making billions of dollars, having these great influence on the government and politics and stuff, it's like, you know what I'm saying, people want to go for the easy way out. They want to get a pill that's going to make them lose weight instead of actually eating healthy. And also the government subsidizing refined foods such as high fructose corn syrup, refined sugar, corn and soybeans to make refined products, and they're not subsidizing people that actually grow plants, like grow fruits and vegetables. So that's why a lot of times unhealthy foods are a lot cheaper than fresh fruits and vegetables, because the government does, you know what I'm saying, they give farmers money and they help them out to produce corn so they can make high fructose corn syrup. But if they would actually subsidize fruits and vegetables, people that planted those, then those prices would be a lot cheaper. And it would be better for the environment, better for healthcare, because people wouldn't be as sick. People couldn't use the excuse that, oh, I can't afford fruits and vegetables, because it'll be a lot more affordable. And the second thing you wanted me to touch on is it appears that the majority of people that go into internships or become dietitians are Caucasian. And that's not always the case. And it's not, because I know a lot of dietitians that are black. I did my internship with, I think it was 5 of us. Out of 10, it was half of us were black. And like I said, I know tons of black people. I think it's not that many black people that major in dietetics, especially black men. It's not that many men, period, that's in dietetics. And I remember when I went to FNCE, which is the Food and Nutrition Conference Expo that they hold every year. That's like the largest nutrition conference in the country. I went to the one in Atlanta and I went to one in Philadelphia. Out of maybe all the thousands of dietitians and nutrition students there, I might have saw like 20 men, period. You know what I'm saying? And definitely not, I might have been the only black man there. I may be one of the only black men in the state of Louisiana that's a dietitian. And I think it's just not that many black men major in this field. A lot of them major in like kinesiology or sports administration or something like that. So I definitely don't think that it has a race issue involved. It doesn't matter what skin color you are. You don't see that many Asian dietitians, as well as you don't see that many Latino dietitians. I think it's just most minorities don't really apply, don't really actually apply for internships, or don't even major in dietetics. So, and I also think that being black, you may have an advantage. I think being a man, I had an advantage because I stand out, and it's all about how you present yourself. That's gonna play more of a role. How you present yourself, how your resume is, and what people think about you. Are you a hard worker? What kind of grades you had in college? Do you have good reference letters? That's going to be more important than your skin color. So I think that it's just the reason why it's not that many black people in the dietetics field is just it's not enough of us majoring in it. And like I said in previous videos, it is hard to get in an internship. So instead of trying to use race as an excuse, you just got to do better. You got to be better than everybody else. You got to go the extra mile. Like when I was in undergrad going into my senior year, I volunteered and shadowed a dietitian. So I had clinical experience, and then I also volunteered in school food service. I did that free. I was doing that every day. I volunteered Monday through Friday that summer leading up. And I also worked. I worked 2 jobs in college, all the way through college. So I had a lot of experience, and I had the grades. And so, you know what I'm saying, when it came to the point where I was applying for the internship, I had all my ducks in a row, and I was able to match to my number 1 spot. And I found out that the second internship that I applied to, I actually did an interview there, and they said, I've heard from interns that did their internship there that they wanted me because I had such a good interview. But I practiced that interview, and I made sure I presented myself and I sold myself to where they're gonna want me to be in an internship. So it has nothing to do with race. In 2016, us as blacks, us as minorities, we have every opportunity to be whatever we want to be. You just have to go after it and do your best. But I hope I answered your question. I know it's competitive, but you got to go the extra mile, and I think you're able to do it. And just because you black doesn't mean that they're gonna overlook you. So hope that answered your question. You have a nice day.